No, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. The other kids make fun of me. Wake up, Sergey! The zombies! The zombies are coming! The zombie apocalypse has begun! What? The zombie apocalypse? I've been preparing for this day all my life! Tactical slippers for that urban sneaking ability. Tactical rubber gloves for that emergency zombie probing. Please bend over, Mr. Zombie. And my trusty tactical bag, full of alcohol, energy drinks, and Pringles. Teddy bear, I'm ready to go. What do you think? You are an idiot! What? Why? You don't have a weapon to fight the zombies! Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Do 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 do. What do you think, Teddy Bear? One thrust, 4 steps. You are an idiot! Just take a knife! Okay, I have this. What do you think? No, you're not strong enough. No? How about this? No, you're not big enough. Fine. How about this? What? No, you're not big enough. I don't have a knife for the zombie apocalypse. What about that knife Alon Gal gave you? Well, that could work. But I'm still taking my fork on a stick. Alright, Teddy Bear, we're ready to go. Wait! Aren't you forgetting someone? Oh crap! You're right! My rubber ducky! Where the hell are everybody? Not that! Your wife! Yeah, about that. Look, to be honest, she hates camping and I'm kind of scared of her. So I think it's best that she'll be here. Yep. Here where she loves and does not know where I go. That's right. You stuck! Wait, Teddy Bear, is this knife you're taking even any good? I don't know. Oh, great. Well, I guess we'll find out when we'll get there. Alrighty then, boys and girls. This is what we are reviewing today. Look at this beauty. This is my dog. Look at this cutie. Sorry, let's get back to the knife. So this knife is made by Alon Gal. Like an idiot, I forgot its specifications. I forgot to take its specifications with me. But it is a full tang, beautifully made, 3-piece handle construction S35VN blade with a pretty good quality leather sheath. It's not bad. Look at this grind. Look at this blade shape. This looks good. But, it can look good, but will it perform? Let's see. First thing, the sharpness test. Let's see how well it cuts. Yeah. This is sharp. Now look. This is a thick piece of knife. This is at least 5 millimeters. Maybe even 6. I'll check it when I'll get home, but look at this. Easy. Okay, so it's sharp. Let's start working it. So, now that we know it can cut, can it chop? So this here, as you can see, we've tested it and it's fat wood. Let's chop it off. So, it chops. I don't know where the fat wood fell. Yeah, I feel stupid. But, I mean, look. The blade shape and its width lends it to being a pretty good chopper, even though it's not a big blade. I mean, this is what, like 10 centimeters? Okay, again, I don't have the specs. I know, I'm stupid. But, I mean, it chopped really well. Look at this. Not bad at all. Okay, we have the cutting, we have the chopping. Let's see its woodwork. So let's say we want to make this into a steak. First of all, oh man, yeah, it almost knocked out my phone, but as you can see, it goes through wood just fine. Now, what we want to do is first to make a notch. So I know, yeah, this is a crooked wood, but I mean, this is just for a test. So we'll make us a stop cut. Great. And we will cut into the notch. I think the stop cut needs to be a bit deeper. Yeah, baby. Yep, a bit deeper. So it makes pretty decent cuts into the wood. I mean, it's not really soft wood, but it cuts. But this has quite a wide angle on the grind. So I mean, it cuts well, okay, but not as well as a Scandi knife would. But I mean, look at this. If you can't make do with such cuts, I mean, you really need that Scandi knife, because this is pretty good. Not that, I mean, I'm making fun of people who like the Scandi. I love Scandi knives. But this knife cuts, I mean, pretty well. Okay, and now let's make this into a sharpened end and see how long it takes us. I mean, it removes material pretty well, especially for the grind that it has. I mean, it is very sharp, so it has that advantage. And because of its steel, I mean, S35VN, it will maintain its sharpness for quite a while. This knife will need minimum maintenance, because again, S35VN, man, I don't have one knife with S35. Sorry guys, video stopped filming by accident. So as you can see, we've managed to make quite a decent sharpened stick with this one. So yeah, I mean, it will work with wood. I guess that, I mean, it is a bit better as a heavy use knife because of its width and its grind. I mean, it's not a carving knife, okay, but I mean, seriously, this works on wood just fine. This is a beast. I like it. This is just something fun that I like to do with knives. This checks their forward weight. Oh man, this is so easy. This is so easy. I mean, I just let the knife fall and I just want to keep doing it. Man, this is fun. Beautiful. Okay, so now I will take my trusted baton. Yeah, I actually brought this stick back from home because I love it so much to baton with. But I want to make the part where I hold it a bit more comfortable. So I am going to try and see how this knife is at fine carving. To be completely honest, I expected it to be worse. But, I mean, again, yeah, it's not a carving knife, but it allows me to work really, really nice. One thing that is extremely comfortable here is the handle. I mean, this handle is simple and it is brilliant. You have the finger notch right here for handle control and knife control. You have the slight recurve back here, so you can catch it and work the heavy chops. It allows a good reverse grip for some fine zombie killing, you know, if you need to really stab a zombie in the brain. Okay, so let's get... Oh, and I mean, the previous knife that Alon made, I reviewed and I had some complaints about this part. Here it feels great. You have these back notches, side notches, I'm sorry, on the back, and they allow your finger to have some grip. And I mean, you put your finger here, you start working, and man, this is nice. I think I'm actually gonna carve all of this area with this knife. I won't bore you at looking at it, but okay, this knife works. This knife, this big, thick, heavy knife. Okay, it's not really heavy, I mean, maybe for its size. I forgot the specs, I know. But this is a proper bushcraft knife, in my opinion. So far, at least. Would I take this with me outdoors? Yes. Yes. 100% yes. Maybe, just maybe, I take a small multi-tool with me for the super fine cuts. I mean, if I'd want to carve out a spoon or something, but other than that, this knife, I mean, hell, it does, it works, it carves. I was very surprised at how well it carves. Okay, nice. Okay, let's abuse this knife a little. Okay, this was easy. Yeah. Okay, check this out. This, well, I seriously consider this to be knife abuse, what I'm doing right now, and I'm sorry, but this is only because I'm pretty sure that this knife can take it. Okay, so batoning like this isn't very comfortable. Oh man, look at this fatwood. This is crazy. Oh, a splinter. Ow. Okay, I'm not quite. Wow. Okay, let's get us some more of this fine icky sticky substance. I'll be completely honest with you, this isn't usually how I get my fat food, but I mean, whew. Okay, time to chop it off, I think. Yeah, baby, that's one. This knife is an excellent chopper. Yes, no? Okay, that's the spirit. That's to look at this lovely color of fat wood. And these sticks, I'm going to use them today to start the fire. And check this out. I am very tempted to pull out my axe right now. Maybe later. Alright, so I've worked this knife pretty extensively. Even changed locations now. And as you can see, the edge is not damaged in any way or form. And I mean, it's pretty sharp still. It will need a proper cleaning after I'm done with it. Let's talk about who this knife is for and its advantages and disadvantages. First of all, let's talk about the good stuff. The handle is very comfortable to work with. I enjoyed it very, very much. Focus, stupid phone. I mean, you can hold it in any way and it will be pretty comfortable. The notch here for the thumb does a great job and feels really comfortable. It does not bite into your thumb in any way, shape or form. And this little integral guard, you could say, does a pretty decent job. I mean, my hand isn't slipping anywhere on this knife. The edge is very sharp, I mean shaving sharp, and the shape is, well, it's a classic bushcraft shape, I would say, plus this harpoon extra for extra forward weight, which feels great and adds a lot for chopping. I mean, that's great. It is a thick and heavy knife, so it's not for the ultralight hikers out there. And it will excel at medium to heavy knife jobs out there. I mean, it is great for batoning, it is great for chopping, it is okay for woodwork, and you can abuse it. I did, because I felt that there is no chance in hell that anything would happen to this knife. And if something would, well, that would mean a problem with heat treatment, because the structure of it is solid. I mean, it is a thick, hard, strong piece of metal. Yeah, I know it sounded like something else, but no, I'm talking about pieces of metal, okay? Stop being a pervert. Now, the downside of it is that because of its low grind and high width, I mean it is a wide knife, you know, it is less, I mean it cuts wood less, not as good as a Scandi knife would, I'd say, as a Mora or any other thinner knife with better grind. It has a rather wide grind. I mean, it's a saber grind with, but still, I mean, you can work wood with it. You can sharpen steak with it. You can baton with it. You can feather stick with it. Yes, you can. It will work. So then, who is this knife for? This is a knife for people who want to do some serious woodwork. I mean, if you need one knife to go to an expedition where you know you will need an axe, but you can't be bothered with, you know, take this knife. You'll be fine. Sure, it won't replace an axe, but I mean, you can do a lot of work with this. It has excellent steel. I mean, you will not need to resharpen it a lot. I sure don't. I mean, I've used it and I don't feel like I've even done any edge damage, which is great. And I mean, it is S35, so it's rather stainless. I mean, you won't need to put it in, oil it up and protect it from rust. I mean, seriously, this knife deserves to go to someone who would use it. This is a work knife, a beast of a knife. I mean, great job here. It's not a carving knife. I mean, if your aim is to carve spoons or cups or whatever and you need extra fine woodwork, or maybe use it as a kitchen knife, a super fine kitchen knife, this isn't the knife for you. This beast was put on this earth to destroy stuff, be it wood or rope or fabric or food. I mean, damn. Yeah, I like this knife. I like this knife a lot. So there you go. What do you think about this knife? Please tell me in comments. What do you think about this review also? Tell me in comments. And I will see you later.